Jeff Zimba, treasurer, and have been on the board since 2014. No kid in our community should have to live on the streets because it's necessary. I just don't believe that should ever happen. And so to know that there's an agency that's willing to help those kids get off the street, find a home, find a purpose, and get on that path towards self-sufficiency, I think if I can have just a little bit of an impact there in terms of their ability to do that, that's a pretty powerful feeling. I think honestly, what really touched me the most was seeing these kids in their own environment, and still, admittedly, they're saying, I don't have a lot, but amazingly, that I have way more than I've ever had. And for instance, the mothers that live in the maternity group home, seeing and hearing their stories about how they have one job or maybe multiple jobs while caring for maybe it's one child or maybe it's 2 or 3 children, and they're on a 24-hour schedule year-round, and yet they're as motivated and determined as ever to not only make ends meet but provide for their children, which I think is, I think that's every parent's goal, right, is to provide for their children. And the way that they do it, I think, just really had an impact on me watching them. They didn't look at it as a negative or that they had been wrong. They viewed this as their opportunity to make things right. Well, again, I think anytime you have the opportunity to impact youth, there's no shortage of ways to do that in this area. That's the thing that's, I think, so cool about Omaha is the philanthropy, the philanthropic community is incredible here. But I think what makes YES different is, again, 2, 3, 4 years ago, we maybe weren't as well known as we are now. And I think that what that does is it speaks to the commitment of our staff and our donors and our funders and our board members that we've found something unique here. We're the only ones that do this, and in terms of supporting at-risk and homeless youth in this community. And so for me, it was a no-brainer that if I can help somebody that doesn't necessarily have a warm place to eat or sleep at night, I think that's something that you can very easily get appeal for.